Hi there, welcome back to That Board Game Show. My name is James Wood, and in today's video, I'm continuing my playthrough of the Solitaire Minigolf variant for Rolling Realms. Today I am playing through hole number 9, Mirrors. It is a par 3. The realms are Euphoria, My Little Scythe, and Scythe. So we've got Scythe and its little baby sibling. No special rules changes for this round. And our goal is to score at least 11 stars, or 12 if you're playing on hard mode, which I am not. And the marked spaces within each realm must be in perfect vertical symmetry by the end of the game. So that's a very interesting puzzle that this one is posing us with. We have some helpful examples here. So for instance, if we have a 3 marked off in Euphoria on the left side, you must have marked a 4 on the right side of Euphoria. So if I've marked off that 3, I have to have marked off that 4, thus keeping the vertical symmetry. If I have marked a 6 over here, then I must have marked the 2 over there. And in Scythe, if I have marked a number in the top or bottom row, so if I've marked, say, this 2 over here, in the second row, then I must have marked the 5 in the 5th row. And the same goes for the bottom. So if I mark that and spent the pumpkin to mark off there, then in a future turn I would have to make sure that I also cross off that bottom number there. So this is going to pose quite a challenge, hence it giving us a par 3. I will see how well I can do at completing it in my first attempt, because as we can see from my previous rounds, I've been doing quite well, if I do say so myself. I've managed to get almost all of them on the first attempt, although this one might prove a little tricky. So we shall see how well I can do. Set this off to the side until the end and we shall mark my progress. And if you have your own copy, remember, you can go grab that and play along with me, even though we are playing the Solitaire Minigolf. And if you do so, I'd love to hear from you at the end of the video what your final score was and how many attempts it takes you to complete this one. So with that, let's play the first turn. Roll the dice, and we've got a 3 and a 1. We have a 3 and a 1. And let me clear out these examples real quick. Get rid of that, 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 and now we have some choices to make. So I've encountered all 3 of these realms in previous holes, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time explaining how they work, because I've already done so in those videos. And you'll also see how they work pretty quickly as we go if you aren't already familiar with them. Okay, I think probably the best place to start off is just in My Little Scythe. I will just gain... Let's gain a pumpkin, because that will give me flexibility. So that is a 3 marked off there. That gains me a pumpkin up there. And now, by the end of the game, I must make sure I have this 5 filled in so that these two mirror each other. And My Little Scythe will score 2 points per resource type for which you've gained at least 6 from all realms. So I want to make sure I'm collecting as many resources as possible in this one. Okay, that was the 3. Let us put the 1 over here in Euphoria. Spend that. Gain a coin, because between 1 and 3 is a coin. So we'll gain a coin, and that is the end of turn 1. Roll the dice and go again. Another 1 and a 6 for a total of 7. 1 and a 6 for a total of 7. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not getting pairs, so that's not really working for Euphoria. Okay, this one's going to require some serious thinking, because I need to score at least 11 points as well. Whew. Okay, well, let's just see what I can do with this. What can I do with this? I've got a 1 over there. Could go to 1 over there, but I don't have the heart, so... Aha! I have a plan. I will mark off this 1 over here and gain a heart. And then I will use the 6 over here, which gains me a pumpkin. And I can now spend my heart, boop, and cross out that 3 and score a star. And now I need to completely fill that first column in Scythe. So let's roll the dice and see what we get next. We've got a 1 and a 2. Ugh, all these low numbers. I don't like it. A 1 and a 2. Okay, this isn't too bad actually, because I can use the 2 over here in Euphoria, because that now balances those two out. That gains me another coin. Then, do I want to use the 1 over here in my little scythe? Yes, I do. I'm going to use the 1 over here, because that also balances that out. 1 and 1, those are mirrors of each other, gaining me a pumpkin. And whenever you fill in both of the same number in both spaces, you gain an extra coin in my little scythe, so that's rather nice. And that is that. Let us roll the dice again. I'm not going to use any of those resources just yet. I will save using them for when I'm in a bit of a pickle later. And we have a 5 and a 4. A 5 and a 4. What to do with a 5 and a 4? A 5 could go over there. Ooh, if I use the 5 over here, then I'm keeping my symmetry going. Yes, let's do that. I shall put a 5 over there, gaining me a heart. Very nice, very nice. And keeping everything nicely balanced. If I use the 4 over there, I can get another coin, and then I can spend a pumpkin to put it in there. And then I have to fill in that and that. Whew, Scythe is going to be a bit of a tricky one, I think. Or I just drop a 4 in over here, which means I start getting stars in Euphoria. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to put the 4 in Euphoria over there. So that is 4 plus 1 is 5, is between 4 and 10, gains me a star. Might regret that choice later on, but oh well. Roll in the dice, we got double 4s. Yep, I'm regretting that choice already. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. Right. Ooh. Yeah, because you see I would have put both those 4s in if I had used it with the doubles with Euphoria. Bothersome. Bothersome, bothersome. Okay. A 4 in my little scythe probably ain't a bad idea. Yes. Let's do that. I will make a 4 over here, gaining me a heart. Okay, so I'm halfway to having the 6 resources of each type I need. And I will put the other 4 over here in scythe, which will gain me a coin. And then I will spend a pumpkin, cross that out, and gain a star. I don't have a lot of stars, and we're already at the halfway mark. Oof. Okay. Do I spend 2 hearts to get another 4? That is the question. Because I could then put another 4 over there, and then start generating stars over here. But then I'm not generating more resources over there, but does that really matter? I don't think so. I'm going to spend the 2 hearts. 1, 2, cross out the 4, get another star, because that is 4, 5, 6, between 4 and 10. Whew. Okay, let us see. Oh, but I'm not keeping my visual symmetry very good over in Euphoria. Oh dear. A 2 and a 5. A 2 and a 5, a 2 over there, and a 5 over there. Okay, that 2 would not help over there. The 5 would help down there, but then I'm not getting that top one. Oh, my. My. I have made some mistakes. Mistakes have been made. Okay, do I use the pumpkins to make that 5 into a 4 for my little scythe, thereby completing a set and keeping symmetry? Or if I put the 2 over there, that's throwing that out. Okay, so I need, ideally, perfect roll, I would roll double 3s, would be the perfect roll for Euphoria. Ish. Aha, okay. I am going to use, yes, I'm going to use 2 pumpkins. 1, 2. I'm going to turn that 2 into a 3, which I'm then going to mark over here in Scythe, which gains me another pumpkin. Then I'm going to cross out a coin and I'm going to gain that star. Okay, so I just need to fill in that row in Scythe. Then for the 5, I already have trouble happening in Euphoria, so I'm not going to mess with that right now. I'm going to put the 5 over here, which gains me a pumpkin. And it gains me a coin because I just completed a set, so I gain another coin. And I've thrown out my symmetry there a little bit, but oh well. Let's roll the dice and see if they behave and help me out. We got a 6 and a 4. Not very helpful. 6 and a 4. So the 4 would be very good in my little scythe, because then that's keeping symmetry, it's finishing a set, it gets me another coin. But then I'm stuck with a 6, and a 6 doesn't fit anywhere very nicely. If I put a 6 in Euphoria, then I'm burning past my 10 mark, so I'll stop scoring stars in Euphoria, which isn't ideal. And it will just throw out the symmetry even more. This is a pickle. This is a right pickle, and I don't know what to do about it. Okay, I'm just going to do the easy thing for now. I'm going to use that 4 in my little scythe, gaining a pumpkin, completing a set, so I gain a coin. I now have 2 things at 6, so that is 4 points sitting in my little scythe. And then the 6, I don't think I'm going to use that anywhere. I'm just going to discard that for a heart and start trying to collect some hearts and get that up as well. See if I can score the bulk of my points in my little scythe. Yeah. Oof, that was not a good turn. Okay. Oh no, not another 6 and a 4. Ah! Oh, that was horrible. Ooh, goodness me. Really? Really? Ooh, dear. Aha, I have a plan. It just came to me. Right. I am going to, before I use either of those, I'm going to use a coin to generate a value 1 die, which I'm going to drop over here in Scythe, which gains me another coin. Then I'm going to spend that heart to cross that out, gaining another star. I now have perfect symmetry in Scythe. Whew. Then I can use 2 pumpkins to turn this 4 into a 3. 1, 2, and mark off that, which gains me a heart. And completes the set, so it gains me a coin. And I now have perfect symmetry in my little scythe. I'm going to spend 3 coins, 1, 2, 3, to gain a value 3 die, which I'm going to mark in Euphoria, which is going to score me for 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is less than 10, so that is another star. And then I'm going to discard that 6, and I'm going to gain another heart. So I use 1, 1, 1, and I'm on my way to perfect symmetry. And now all I need to do on my next turn is either roll a 3 and use it over here in Euphoria, or I can spend 3 coins and do it. So I've basically guaranteed success. Let's see what we can do. A 2 and a 1. Neither of those are 3. And I don't have enough pumpkins to manipulate them, so we will write a 1 and a 2 over there. I am simply going to ignore both of those. Let's just gain a pumpkin and a heart with both of them. I'm then going to spend 3 coins, 1, 2, 3, to gain another 3 over here in Euphoria, which is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, still less than 10. That is another star. Phew! Thank goodness for all those coins. Okay, so let's score up my little scythe. We got 2, 4, 6 for all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because I got at least 6 of every resource type. So that is 6, 10, 14.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14.5 points as my final score. And I managed to just squeak out keeping the visual symmetry. Everything is nicely balanced. Everything is beautifully mirrored. I hope I did that correctly, using all those resources right at the end there. I'm not entirely sure if that's entirely legal. If that is not a legal move, feel free to point it out in the comments below. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed that. If you played along, remember to leave your score down below. And the final step before we wrap up is to pull out my little score sheet, mark off my first attempt at mirrors, ding ding, move over here, mark a 1, and there we have it. We are halfway through. I look forward to seeing you in the next video where we shall play through hole 10, Boxing Day. And with that, I shall say thank you ever so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the show.